The basic principles of design are: 1. Balance. Balance is an important principle in design because it creates a sense of stability and makes your project look more appealing to the eye. For instance, you might justify the left and right margins if you have a page with a single text column. This will create an even distribution of white space on either side of the text column, giving it a sense of balance. Balance is the relation between the distribution of visual elements and the different parts of an artwork. The distribution of mass or color on either side of some imaginary central point can achieve it. Balance: when all elements on a design are balanced so that no one element overpowers another, it is said to be balanced. In any graphic design project, it is vital to have a balance to create a cohesive design. A balanced design will have proportional columns, heading and body text, appropriate spacing and alignment. 2. Emphasis. Emphasis is the process of highlighting a particular object or area. The emphasis of a design can also be achieved through contrast, isolation, size, shape, and color. By making one part of an image darker than the rest, you can create an emphasis in a design project. Emphasis can be achieved by making one element stand out for visual attention. A component in a design can be either highlighted, enlarged or cropped to draw attention to it. 3. Repetition. Repetition is the simplest way to create a design that looks pleasing to the eye. One design principle that can be used to make a design seem more cohesive is repetition. This principle can be done in various ways, including repeating an idea or pattern throughout a design project or using the same color in contrast. Repeating an idea or pattern throughout a design project can make it seem more appealing, attractive and balanced. Many designers use repetition to create a good look. Designers often repeat colors, shapes and other elements within a design to make it more visually interesting and organized. 4. Contrast. Contrast is one of the most important elements of design. It makes the design look more interesting and pleasing to the eye and helps guide your eyes to where you want them to go. If you're looking at a design with a bright blue background and light text, your eyes will automatically be drawn to the light text on that page layout. Contrast is often used to catch the viewer's attention by using two different design elements in the opposition. Contrast draws attention and adds interest to your design by highlighting differences between elements while drawing similarities between them simultaneously. Contrast is the degree of difference between two colors. It is used in design to make a design more interesting and eye-catching. 5. Harmony. Harmony is the design principle that emphasizes balance and consistency to create a sense of order, stability, and unity. The principle of harmony can be applied to both graphic design and architecture. Harmony is a design principle used in the design of music, art, and architecture. It emphasizes the importance of balance between the different parts of a whole. The designer can apply the harmony design principle to various design aspects such as color, shape, sound and more. When it comes to color harmony, it is essential to know that colors are perceived differently according to their hue and intensity. For example, red will affect people differently than blue because they are seen as opposite colors on the color wheel. 6. Alignment. Alignment is arranging elements on a design to be compatible with each other and create visual harmony. The alignment principle is closely related to the principles of proximity and balance. Alignment can be used to organize elements to create a sense of order. This principle can create symmetry when elements are arranged at an equal distance from one another on both sides of an axis or center point. The concept can also be applied to asymmetry, where there is no axis or center point, but elements are still aligned with each other. 7. Hierarchy. Hierarchy is a design principle that arranges items in order of importance. Designers use hierarchy to create balance, unity and consistency in their designs. Designers can achieve hierarchy by organizing information into groups and subgroups. The hierarchy principle states that items should be arranged in order of importance and attention, with more essential items appearing closer to the viewer and less important items appearing farther away. A design principle is a guideline that helps designers create aesthetically pleasing objects. Hierarchy is one of the essential principles in design, and it can be applied to any design, from logos to websites. It guides the organization of content on a page and helps readers understand what content should be read first, next, and last. It also provides a clear visual path for them to follow. It enhances user experience. 8. Proximity. Proximity is the principle of design which states that objects close are more likely to be related or have a higher probability of being connected. Designers can apply the principle of proximity to all types of design, such as banner design. Considering the space's use and purpose is essential before deciding on the design layout and placement of elements. This principle can also be applied when designing digital layouts for websites, apps, and marketing campaigns. Proximity is the idea that objects, people, or elements close to one another have a greater connection than those far apart. The principle of proximity can be seen in many places in our daily lives. One example is when we put a group of people together at a dinner table and sit close to one another, we expect they will interact more and feel closer to each other as they eat. 9. Negative space. Negative space is an essential aspect of any design. In the context of design, it includes the significant empty spaces in between or around the elements. It is called negative because it contrasts with all other elements in the design and helps shape them. Designers can use negative space creatively to highlight a vital design component. The term negative refers to the area that does not contain an object or shape. The blank space around the object creates contrast with it and gives it a sense of depth. It means that the element stands out more than if there was no negative space around it.